At home you may not have to do Om. If you do Om, that helps the, if you don't do Om or other people disturb, then do this Kumbhaka. Just purely take the air in and such that you have a longer time of holding it. I mean, health-wise. Okay. So the written page. मधुवातारुतायते
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 मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः
मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः
मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः
मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः
माध्विर्न सन्तोषधीः
माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः
माध्विर्नः सन्तोषधीः
माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः
मधुनक्तमुतोषसि
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 मधुमत्पार्थिवं रजः
मधुमत्पार्थिवं रजः
मधुमत्पार्थिवं रजः
मधुमत्पार्थिवं रजः
मधुदौरस्तु नः पिता
मधुदौरस्तु नः पिता
मधुदौरस्तु नः पिता
मधुदौरस्तु नः पिता
मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिः
मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिः
मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिः
मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिः
मधुमानस्तु सूर्यः
मधुमानस्तु सूर्यः
मधुमानस्तु सूर्यः
मधुमानस्तु सूर्यः
माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः
माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः
माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः
माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः
Then the next one. Atma me शुद्ध्यताम्
आत्मा मे शुद्ध्यताम्
आत्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
आत्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
अंतरात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
अंतरात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
अंतरात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
अंतरात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
परमात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
परमात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
परमात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
परमात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्ताम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासम्
नमो ब्रह्मणे
नमो ब्रह्मणे
नमो ब्रह्मणे
नमो ब्रह्मणे
नमस्तोऽग्नये
नमोऽग्नये
Namastu Agni. So you can also change it if you like. So Namastu Agni. Right? So it says Namastu Agni. So if you really have difficulty, so Namastu Agni.
Can you say Namo Astvagnaye?
Yeah, Namastu. Namastu Mahamaye.
Yeah.
Namastu Agni. Namastu Agni. Namastu Agni. But Namastu, when you really bring Astu out, it combines with Namo. By virtue of other sandhi.
Okay. Namo Astu. Okay.
Not Namo Astu. Namo Astu Agni. So that's correct. Or Namo Astu Agni. So
Both should be added.
No, your Astu Agni becomes hard for you.
Yeah.
Then Namo Astu Agni.
Oh.
Depends upon. So they call them sakhas. Sakhas, different schools. You know what I mean? Different schools, different teachers, they have their own way of. Okay. So sequence is okay. But Namo Prithibhye.
नमः पृथिव्यै
Namo Prithibhye.
नमः पृथिव्यै
Namo Osadhivya.
नमः औषधीभ्यः
Namo Osadhibhyah.
नमः औषधीभ्यः
Namo Vache.
नमो वाचे
Namo Vache.
नमो वाचे
Namo Vachaspataye.
नमो वाचस्पतये
Namo Vachaspataye.
नमो वाचस्पतये
Namo Vishnave.
नमो विष्णवे
Namo Vishnave.
नमो विष्णवे
Bruvate Karomi.
बृहते करोमि
Bruvate Karomi.
बृहते करोमि.
Okay, anyone volunteer to read who did not read before? You want to try?
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
Madhuvata Rotaya.
Words are not important. What I'm saying? The kick is important. A kick, inside a kick. So gradually if you see that yes, you are getting energy, you know what I mean? Then you know you are kind of naturally the breath is helping you. You're not metabolic. Know what I'm saying? You want to read more, you want to read more, you want to read more like that. So my thinking is that why people are not reading more, that's because you are getting tired. So that's my reading. You know what I mean? So the question is that so try to, one thing also you can do, see that you are doing it when you are relaxed, like get up when the body is ground state, you go to bathroom or so on and this thing, and then you're somewhat in a state where your tension is less. You know what I mean? And see that further. My feeling is once you get a little bit of it, then you can simulate it. Know what I mean? You can simulate it. But you have to get that initial kick, connection, that yes. You know what I mean? And somehow that cannot be purely cultivated. It can be purely cultivated, but it's not a purely function. This thing is it's a function of how the body responds. My reading of that is the body by virtue of our own various kinds of activities, food, things that we do, you know what I mean? So what we have done is we have made our language crooked, or breathing crooked. And however, so we have done, and it works. It works, it's okay. For our normal maintenance, it works. But only when it comes to stress and so on, we have a little difficulty. But to say that, no, I want to go back to normal state as a human being, where I can map. That's the thesis of this. Thesis is the sense, anything that I see cloud, I see sun, you know what I mean? I am equipped to bring them into being. So they're not there. That's the point. You know what I mean? Surya, when you are saying, you. Right. So that's the idea. And the point is, the science of that has been done here. We have to simply practice it. We are not inventing anything. What words will create it and so on, that has been somehow people have, and they got results out of it. Yeah? Okay. So this is anustup. What happens is a chanda here. Hiranmayena patrena.
What page is that?
68.
Oh, okay.
Hiranmayena patrena. Say it.
Hiranmayena patrena.
Hiranmayena patrena.
Hiranmayena patrena.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Tattvam pushanapa bruno.
Tattvam pushanapa bruno.
Satya dharmaya drustaye.
Satya dharmaya drustaye.
Hiranmayena patrena.
Hiranmayena patrena.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Tattvam pushanapa bruno.
Tattvam pushanapa bruno.
Satya dharmaya drustaye.
Satya dharmaya drustaye.
Alright, that's one. We may do the next one also probably. So these are called chanda. You follow? Chanda. So chanda will come once we have the matra. You're done your breathing, then you can do the chanda. Chanda leads you to another kind of consciousness. You know what I mean? Which is kind of, you see what the rhythm, how does the sun shine. First one is the shining, Surya, right? So now you have to feel the morning sun, afternoon sun, evening sun, how the sunlight comes to us. You know what I mean? So there's a rhythm to it. It's not cognition itself. Cognition is, yes, I get it. You know what I mean? Now the question is, I know the mechanics of it. So that's chanda. Okay, so chanda. So, Hiranmayena patrena.
Hiranmayena patrena.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Satyasya pihitam mukham.
Tattvam pushanpa bruno.
Tattvam pushanpa bruno.
Satya dharmaya drustaye.
Satya dharmaya drustaye.
All right.
Can
You-
you, in the second line, tat-
Tattvam pusanna. Pushan Apabrunu. Pushan is the deity. Pushan is the Pusha Nakshatra. Pusha Nakshatra is auspicious. That's Pushan. You know what I mean? So Pushan Apabrunu, that will protect me.
So Paush come from here?
Yes.
Month Paush.
Right. Okay. Yo Devagnau.
Yo Devagnau.
Yo Apshuyo.
Yo Apshuyo.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavivesha.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavivesha.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavivesha.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavivesha.
Ya Aushadhisu Yo Vanaspatishu.
Yo Aushadhishu Yo Vanaspatishu.
Tashmai Devaya Namo Namaha.
Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha.
Yo Devagnau Japsyo.
Yo Devagnau Yapsyo.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavesha.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavivesha.
Ya Aushadhisu Yo Vanaspatisu.
Yo Aushadhishu Yo Vanaspatishu.
Tashmai Devaya Namo Namaha.
Tasmai Devaya Namo
So here
Namaha.
what you are doing is you are breathing, also you are kind of controlling the breath. Know what I'm saying? So it's once you do that first part, so Kumbhaka you do first. You see that breathing is this thing. Then you do that few times, and then this will take a little time, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes people think this is simpler, but this is not simpler in the sense there's a tendency to break it, which are no good. You know what I mean? Okay. So then we have,
Can we do it one more time, please?
okay. Yo Devagnau Yapshuyo.
Yo Devagnau Yapsyo.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavivesha.
Vishwam Bhuvanamavivesha.
Ya Aushadhisu Yo Vanaspatisu.
Ya Aushadhishu Yo Vanaspatishu.
Tashmai Devaya Namo Namaha.
Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha.
Tashmai Devaya Namo Namaha.
Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha.
So as you can see, this is more like a prayer. So before you pray, your body is clean through the other mantras. Then only you can do chanda. I'm saying you first regulate yourself, you're in harmonious and so on. You know what I mean? Then you're offering. So this is like a more so-called thank you. You know what I mean? You got a little success in your this thing. So yes. Deva in the sense, somehow the cosmic forces and so on who are blocking me. So now they have let me use it. Just made Deva, you know what I mean, like that. So I acknowledge you, things like that. And that acknowledgement is not really acknowledging somebody is there, I'm acknowledging. It is like humility. And which is kind of saying that, as I was saying, that this outer body experience. You know what I mean? And you will feel it. And then you say, all right. You don't have to say Dava Nama Nama, but you'll feel that. You'll feel that. You'll feel different. You'll feel different. Okay, all right. And then the other one. Yo Devanam.
Yo Devanam.
Prabhavaschuddhavascha.
Prabhavaschuddhavascha.
Vishwadipo Rudro Maharshi.
Vishwadipo Rudro Maharshi.
Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Purvam.
Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Purvam.
Sanabudhi Sabuddhya Subhaya Sanyunaktu
Sabuddhya Shubhaya Sanyunaktu
Yo Devanam Prabhavascha Udbhavascha
Yo Devanam Prabhavascha Bhavascha
Vishwadipo Rudro Maharsihi
Vishwadipo Rudro Maharshi
Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Purvam
Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Purvam
Sanabuddhya Subhaya Sanyuyaktu
Sabuddhya Shubhaya Sanyunaktu
Sanyunaktu.
Sanyunaktu
Right. So those syllables also will be a little more tricky. But you have to first try that first mantra. Hiranyagarbha. This other one.
So here the
Madhu
third,
Madhuvata.
so third word, like how to break the third one.
Which one?
Prabhavaschodbhavaccha.
Prabhascha Udbhavascha. The two words.
Prav,
Prabhavascha Udbhavascha. Right. I think at this point you just follow the video, just like that. Just the sound. Just sound. Don't try to understand it. See that the whole point is I want you to have this muscles tension. You know what I'm saying? I can say these sounds, just like somebody is teaching. It's say. So you are saying you are saying. You know what I'm saying? You are kind of releasing this, releasing this, so that you can really. Logic is somebody can ask that can I not really do my breathing without releasing this? Somebody can ask, right? Somebody asked me, I was giving a lecture on prayers long time ago in a Catholic church, and they say, at what language is auspicious? Good question, because they think Latin, who am I to say Sanskrit is auspicious? So it's a trick question, it's a part of the divinity school, you are there. This was like a long time ago. And then I did say that the language, the auspiciousness has no language. It occurred to me, I could have said Sanskrit, but I would have been a laughing stock there. You know what I mean? Because what works for you is your internal. So hence, the so-called dhvani you were saying, dhvani as a word. Dhvani as a word. Dhvani as a word, people translate as sound. Sound, English people say it's sound.
Yeah.
And dhvani as a word does not, in Sanskrit, does not translate as sound. Dhvani is that intent to speak. That provocation, which is not word yet, which has not come out at this thing. But so that is that breath. So dhvani is your breath. You know what I'm saying? It is not Bhakta. Bhakta? What is Bhakta? Bhakta is manifested.
Yeah.
So sound means I can hear it. So dhvani you don't hear.
Abhaktya.
Inside of you.
Inside.
Of you. You know what I mean? So abhyakta sabda is dhvani. Abhyakta sabda. So, you have thought about what to say, but no words yet.
Yeah.
No words yet. So that's your dhvani. I'm saying that's your. You see, so okay.
I had a question actually. When you sit quietly, right, and when you are concentrating, like meditating or something, if you hear your own self. Is that dhvani?
No.
No. Okay, that's not dhvani.
Dhvani is when you are kind of trying to say something. You are kind of thinking something. It could be dhvani. It could be dhvani. But it's like a before your speech or before your thoughts or as the thoughts are trying to manifest germination. Germination, not manifested.
Just
Yeah, so they are kind of you are connecting it. Yes, you are connecting. So that's abhyakta dhvani, and we do not know where the dhvani comes from. How does it get kicked in? but dhvani. Alright, okay. Then the last one here. So this is a different kind of a thing. This is another kind of a chanda. Yogi Kovarna Bahuda Sakti Yoga.
Varno Bahuda Shakti Yoga.
Yogi Kovarna Bahuda Sakti Yoga.
Varno Bahuda Shakti Yoga.
Varnan Anekani Tadlati.
Varnanekani Tarthi.
Varnan Anekani Tadlati.
Varnanekani Tarthi.
Nicheti Chante Viswado Sadeva.
Niteti Chante Vishwado Sadeva.
Nicheti Chante Vishwamado Sadeva.
Niteti Chante Vishwado Sadeva.
Sanabudhya Suvaya Sanyuyaktu.
Sarvodhya Shubhaya Sanyunaktu.
Sanabudhya Suvaya Sanyuyaktu.
Sarvodhya Shubhaya Sanyunaktu.
Yaye Kovarna Bahuda Sakti Yoga.
Yayo Varno Bahuda Shakti Yoga. Varnanekani Tarthi.
Nicheti Chante Viswamado Sadeva.
Nicheti Chante Vishwado Sadeva.
Sanabudhya Suvaya Sanyunaktu.
Sarvodhya Shubhaya Sanyunaktu.
So try. So I think I will say these things you try with the tape, but don't jump. If you say that you are failing on the first one, don't try this. Know what I'm saying? Poetry is not allowed. Know what I'm saying? Anything chalta hai not allowed. Know what I'm saying? Your matras, this is clean and nice, madhuvata. If you do that, see that you are kind of having a real comfort with it. Try every day, comfort with it. And once you have comfort with it, third or fourth day, you say, yes, I enjoy it, you know what I mean? And then you say, all right, let me try this. Okay? So step by step. Because this again, because in order to do this, you don't do it together because if the voice has softened, reduced, energy has gone down. Because if you are not really into it, so your voice will go down. Because you're struggling. By the time you do the finishing, so you are kind of less than you were started. So then when you do this, it will be further slaughtered. So you just say, no, I can hold my energy. You know what I mean? So in order to do that, what you may do is you do one stanza, then do kumbhaka again. You know what I mean? Take the full long breath again. Long breath is okay. We do for good work and so on. We take a long breath. Same thing. Except that long breath we are doing now, and then you are saying the words. And the logic being that through those sounds, the breath is circulating internally, which I can't reach. I can't reach, but then I kind of feel flexible. So basically we have to bring our muscles back so that they're not taut anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're not really tight and this thing, so they're supple. And then when you do, so then you'll enjoy it because you are harmonious, then the chanda will come. You know? Okay, all right. Good. All right. And are you doing homework at all? Or you are not done your Did Bonnie did your notebook?
I did half, the other
Okay.
half I should be done.
Okay. And you also said that you are doing next week. So complete that. So that's another task in there. So if you have this task, that task, what is more important?
No, I will try to finish more.
I'm not becoming too demanding, but what I'm saying is you might waste your time. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because your intake would be so limited, and such people are moving around. They're not good. They're not good to themselves. Forget what good to others. You know what I'm saying? Like we call Pandit, we call this, nothing doing. Nothing doing. Nothing. So those are titles. Titles have no meaning. You must be able to. Okay, all right. So now here, what we have to. I thought briefly I want to cover. There's a page here. Lesson 7. Lesson 7 is pronouns. Okay, page 67 on this book. Page 67. Okay. So pronouns. Pronouns. What are pronouns now? Pronouns are like the something that replaces a noun. Right.
Yeah.
So we have in English we have what he, she, it. So they're pronouns. Right. So depending upon the gender, we have he, she, and it. So in Sanskrit, so those words are tad. Tad. Also they have like a they have I and U. I and US are two words they call asmad and jusmad. I and you and they, right? You he, singular. I you he, singular, right? And then also I have they have a conjugation where two of I, which means we two. We two. You know what I mean? So two of I means we two. We two means we are not really distinguishable. We two are doing this. You know what I mean? So when that concept is we two. So, and then plural we.
Yeah.
We. You know what I mean? So, and then similarly you and you two and plural you. You follow? So there are three genders, three numbers. Singular, dual, and plural. And then they have also similar case endings like the other ones. Did anyone try the case ending from last week? Like who is more comfortable with Cooper? You are more comfortable with Cooper now? Not yet. Not yet. So how do you do that again? So you're backing up though. You see, when you back up, then you can't really. So you're comfortable with Cooper?
I can try. I did practice it, but it's just.
Going away? No,
Yeah.
not try.
I can try
You can try?
if you want. Okay.
Yeah. So Cooper you try again. At home you try. If Cooper you succeed, then Lata and then Nadi. Do you follow? Cooper you succeed. Suppose you did Cooper well, alright, evening. So half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening. If you give 1 hour a day, most likely you'll get somewhere in a month. We shall see in a month or two where you are going. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here. So we have I is Asmad. Okay, Asmad. Is Asmad?
Asmat.
Asmad, 67 on the top. So can you read Aham?
Aham.
No, see it reads. Aham.
Aham, avam, vayam,
Okay.
mam, avam, asman,
Okay.
maya, avabhyam, asmabhi,
Yeah.
mahyam, avabhyam, asmabhyam,
Okay.
mat,
आवाभ्याम अस्मत्
Okay.
मम
Mama.
मम आवयोः अस्माकं
Okay.
मयि आवयोः अस्मासु
Okay. So JJ can do the next one. Tvam.
त्वं युवां यूयं
Mm-hmm.
त्वां युवां युष्मान्
Mm-hmm.
त्वया युवाभ्यां युष्माभिः
Mm-hmm.
तुभ्यं युवाभ्यां युष्मभ्यं त्वत् युवाभ्यां युष्मत् तव युवयोः युष्माकं त्वयि युवयोः युष्मासु
All right, Ravi. Tad Shah.
सः तौ ते
Mm.
तं तौ तान्
Mm.
तेन ताभ्यां तैः
Mm-hmm.
तस्मै ताभ्यां तेभ्यः
Okay.
तस्मात् ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्य द्यौः
Tayoho.
तयोः तेषां तस्मिन् तयोः तेषु
All right. So you want to try Mani? Sa?
Yeah. Sa te thaha.
Mm.
Tam te thaha.
All right.
Taya tabhyam tabhihi.
Mm.
Tasye
The sea.
tasye
The sea.
tasye
Mm.
ताभ्यां ताभ्यः तस्याः ताभ्यां ताभ्यः
Mm.
तस्याः तयोः तासां
Mm.
तस्यां तयोः तासु
Okay. So try neuter.
तद् ते तानि तद् ते तानि तेन ताभ्यां तै तस्मै ताभ्यां तेभ्यः
Mm.
तस्मात् ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्य तयोः तेषां तस्मिन् तयोः तेषु
Mm. And then you try here, go to page 185 for Punam.
Mm-hmm. 185. Okay. Ayam?
इदं
Idam.
Ayam here.
Mhm. Ayam, imau, ime,
Mm.
imam, imau, iman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I doing the below one? No.
One is
Enam.
enough, one is enough.
Okay. Anen,
Anena,
anena, abhyam, ebhahi,
evihi.
ebhihi. Okay, ebhihi. Asmai, abhyam, ebhyah. Asmat, abhyam, ebhyah.
Mm-hmm.
Asyai,
Asya.
asya, anyoh,
Anayoho.
anayoh, esham. Asmin, anayoh, eshu.
All right. You want to try the feminine of that? So we did what? So sa, the tad. Tad is he, and then sa is she, and then we said the neuter object.
ते ते
Right, sato te, which is
The.
which is it. It's a book. It's a book. The tat. Tat. So now this yam is, this is what you're saying. This is my hand, this is my leg, this is my head. You know what I mean? So in Sanskrit, they all have the different genders. So when you do your show and tell, you also use the different pronouns for that. So this hand is not same than this tongue. This tongue is not, you know. So they have genders. That's a different grammatical thing. So why don't you try this? Yam, imaha, feminine, 185.
Which case?
185.
You ready?
Yeah. Iyam, ime, imaha. Imam, ime, imaha. Inam.
Anaya.
Okay. Anaya, abhyam, abhi. Asyai, abhyam, abhyah. Asya, abhyam, abhyah. Asya,
Asyaha.
अस्याः अस्याः अन्योः आसाम् अस्याम् अन्योः
Anayoho.
अन्योः
Not anyoho. Anayoho.
अन्योः
Just like upayoho. So because you are not done the
अन्योः
anayoho.
अन्योः
Right.
अन्योः आसु
Right. Now this thing, I think that means your alphabet is also not correct. What I can do? Your alphabet, maybe some of you also have to do the alphabet. Honest. If you don't do the alphabet, you will still have these things, not syllables properly pronounced. You know what I mean? No good. No good. I'll give you 3 warnings and so on. No good. Don't waste your time. You know what I mean? If you really are thought of time, so that you can't even know the alphabet, because this will be a infamy to me. That he's, you will go on claiming that he's my Missile student. I don't know the alphabet. You know what I'm saying? I have a reputation to be a good teacher. I thought, what is this? You see what I'm saying? I'm volunteering, fine. You know what I'm saying? Don't you see what I'm saying? Don't you think that you're responsible towards me? So that's what I'm saying. That look, we have to, or we can limit our goal so that we don't know, okay, alphabet is not our goal.
It just so happens when we read the alphabet, everything is fine. When the word comes in, then the Hindi pronunciation somehow kicks
No,
in.
what breathing.
We got to, yeah.
Breathing.
That's where
Breathing,
I
cognition, intelligence. The Hindi pronunciation, okay, all right. So anyway, try to do that because it could happen if you're not really about to control. It's all function of controlling your own life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have that, know what I'm saying, then after a year also we'll say that. Okay, all right. What you do is, let us see. So who of you tried the? You said that you never read the homework. You read the homework. So what you did? You wrote that karta business.
Yes.
You did that very good. Did you read?
Oh yeah.
And you did 3 of them.
Yeah.
Dharta, karta, something like that. And you did
I did the Buddha Katha,
Buddha Katha. You read. And now how about the grammar?
grammar.
Karta, dharta, bhrata, like that. 3 of the words that you have to take and then write them out in the
I
book.
have to do that.
Right. So that will take an hour. You do whatever comes. But regularly you do. Half an hour in the morning, half an hour, then 5 days a week. 5 days a week. When you skip it, you do. Then I think you'll have a little more control on it. Or at least some kind of desire towards it. You know what I mean? See, these people are reading Ramayana and so on. So no Devi will come near them. You can read how the lawyer is unknown, so Devi knows. Devi is not shouting. Like mother, your touch. You know what I'm saying? So that is where, how soft is your this thing. Mother knows. Mother doesn't dislike you, but she knows. She knows. She knows like that. So we have to kind of keep ourselves extremely malleable, soft. So we touch means we have that motherly feel. Amen. So like that. Okay, all right. So let me not put any extra work except that so whatever time you have, so use the mantra, and then the alphabet drill, and the if you and the grammar for the Kupa, Lata, Nadi. Bana is not so important. Lata, Nadi.
Muni.
Upa.
Muni also is good. Yeah. Muni also good. But Muni, so Kupa, Muni, Lata, Nadi. Alright. So I wrote that the previous homework in the last class. I had said, read that and try to catch up with it. So we spent a little time on recitation today. So next time we'll spend time on this grammar part of it, and we'll drill it, and to see we can really get into it. So when you did Buddha Katha, did you read comfortably or what happened?
It's very easy.
Very easy?
Yeah.
Yourself?
I was like not able to understand it, but like I was.
No, you understand also. It's very.
No, you don't have to understand it, but could you read without really, what did he say like that?
I think mine is breaking.
Breaking. All right. So read some yourself. You try? You didn't try?
No,
Yourself? You
I
tried?
did try it.
Buddha Katha tried? Yeah?
I did try it.
You tried?
And I could understand actually. That was in
Okay, and
simple
what else? Could you read like you read loud though, don't read silent.
I was reading silent.
No, loud reading. This is loud reading. Loud, rapid reading. I'm saying loud, rapid reading. Loud, rapid reading. You know what I mean? So that you have a coordination of your eyes and the brain and the mind and the voice. Simple. Because that we do, like when you do scriptures and so on, more complex things will come. But same technique, the tools are same. You know what I mean? What you are doing is ekada bharate se kapilavastu nagare. So you're kind of doing this in a which are kind of simple material. You know what I mean? Did you try? You didn't know. All right. What do you know?
No, I saw that, but I just couldn't, just a
Right.
couple of days though.
So read them, okay? Read them again. Did you read all or you read some part of it? Whole thing. If you read whole thing, you continue on the next one. Doesn't matter. See, the point is the rapid reading you are doing such that you are uncomfortable with your eyes. That's the skill here. You know what I mean? As you are reading, your mind is not scattering. When he's breaking or something breaking, that means the mind has gone away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of on it. Is it looks difficult and somewhat I'm on it. Whatever, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So you have like a meditative control on it. You know what I mean? And so that we develop through rapid reading. Why rapid? So that we don't really get distraction. You know, and see, here you may not have to have full matras and so on, but you are kind of you are doing it. You follow? Buddha Katha comes in 391. All right?
I'll do that for next week.
Okay, cool. So that's okay. So Buddha Katha you try, and people who are already done, you can go further maybe. But don't fudge on the mantra. And alphabet. You follow, clean that out. Okay, all right, I have to go a little bit. Asato ma sadgamaya,
Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
All right, good luck. It will come, but see, like get up and be very intent, be very clean.